Hello YouTube, this is Bash bringing you here for week number 2 of Krash Season 11 Arceus Division. Spoilers from last week in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, last week was really rough. We got 6-0'd by Wolverine, which to be honest, like the game was not like the way the game went wasn't really a 6-0. Like it didn't feel like a 6-0. It was a lot closer than like it literally came down to like a couple of rolls, to be honest. And it could have, and then it would have gone crazy from either direction. But that's kind of what happens when you play against like when you do like a arms race to set up where you have +6 on both Pokemon, between Mew +6 and Zygarde +6. So that's just what happens, you know. But yeah, we're here to bounce back after that. But I will like to note, we did make some transactions. I'll get into that when we go into the matchup. I actually used up all of my transactions unless I decided to do trades between coaches. So, and I didn't do my I didn't use a Terra transaction, but yeah, that's something to know at least. But yeah, this week we were playing against Dawn and the Jelly Doom. Now, Dawn and I have a little bit of history here. So we actually played in Krash Season 5 finals, and I actually had my what's it called, mascot Pokemon Como on that team, and I lost because I got crit with Ice Fang from Mega Gyarados. I'm pretty sure I won at that point completely if it wasn't for that, because I was in a really good position. And I always lived and I always killed back because I was like life or close combat. Come on. But yeah, that's what happened. And we lost that. And ever since then, I've been wanting my vengeance. And now is the time. Now is the perfect time. We are coming back from a tough loss week 1. And we want to come back and hit very strong against them. So especially since we ought to revenge our homie Crypto, because Crypto lost to him week 1 here. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But without further ado, let's go into the matchup where I'll talk about some of the transactions I made as well. So up here on the screen is the new team and Dawn's team. So let's go into Dawn's team first. Dawn has Terra Flying Sneasler, Hisuian Samurai, Landorus Eye, Terapicus, Metagross, Mega Charizard X, Tangrowth, Terra All, Bellybolt, Ribombee, and Swalot. Our new team consists of Terra Fairy, Kingambit, Mew, Garchomp, Talonflame, Glimmer, Terra All, Hariyama, Superior, Mega Blastoise, Porygon 2, Graplock, and Togedemaru. Now, yes, we made a lot of transactions. So what we ended up doing is I kind of looked ahead in my schedule, right? And I realized that Chiyu probably has some of the worst matchups for like a lot of my games, right? I had Tapu Fini week 1, I have Hisuian Samurai now. Week 3 is alright, but then I got week 4, I got Primarina. Week 5, I have Roaring Moon. It's just really rough, like it for Chiyu here. And I didn't really feel like it was going to fail on the team, especially since, like, at least for the Water Fairies, right? It's going to be important for Mega Blastoise and Chi are kind of walled by that same typing again, so that's something to keep in mind. So I really wanted to switch it up, and I think I did. I think it supports the team better with what I have. There is one thing I wish I could change, but I didn't have enough free agents, so maybe if it works something out with a trade with somebody, I could get it to work for the last thing. But yeah, the main thing I really wanted was a bulky pivot. I felt like I did not have really good momentum, like any like good pivoting momentum on this team, and that made it struggle for my team to get in and break things down, or like to get things in for free kind of thing was like kind of the real idea. So I was debating for a while, but we ended up dropping Chiyu, Kilowattrel, and Tinkaton, right? And that meant I lost my Terra Captain. I lost a good breaker. I lost Chiyu as a breaker. And then Tinkaton, which I felt like was alright. Like, I felt like I didn't really like it as much on the team. To be honest, it didn't really fit on the team that I wanted. So it was fine for me to drop it, I guess. But and I ended up grabbing Talonflame to make up that speed tier, right? I also really like the fact that it punishes a lot of physical attackers with the flame body. Gives me good momentum, gives me another removal option, gives me setup capabilities, gives me like really good utility options, gives me another priority option in Gale Wings. So I really like that sort of what this Talonflame provides for the team. And I feel like I have pretty good rock resist too at the moment too, which is really nice. So yeah, I really like that. Next, I grabbed my Terra Pokemon, which ended up becoming Hariyama, which I really like paired with Kingambit, even though they're pretty similar speed. I believe they're actually the same speed tier, right? Yeah, they are the same speed tier. But Hariyama has guts, so I don't think people are really going to want to bring Will-O-Wisp as much against me for Kingambit if I could just switch in Hariyama and get like a flame now get the guts boost and I can just wreck you with a facade or something like that, close combat, stuff like that. I really like that, and the fact that it could be a Terra Captain is really nice too, because I feel like it could be really bulky too if I needed to with like thick fat or like a belly drum set. I feel like the Terra really helps it out too. So that's something to keep in mind. The third thing I picked up was Porygon 2, which Porygon 2 I think is really nice. This is the one I think it really helps out the team a lot. It was to give me that pivoting option of teleport, right? It gives me a really bulky Pokemon to just be able to take those hits and then teleport out into things like Mega Blastoise, Kingambit, Garchomp, Hariyama. But it also gives me Trick Room, which is really nice for Hariyama too, to put in a lot of pressure on the opponent's team. But yeah, I really like that Porygon 2. So, and the last Pokemon I picked up, I decided to just grab an electric type. My options were either to drop Graplock as well and get a 4-point electric or fairy, or keep Graplock and grab like an electric or fairy at 3 points. To be honest, it wasn't pretty down there. I'm gonna be honest, it was not pretty down there. The 4-point type fairies were like Clefairy, right? The electrics, at least that were like not taking, because Belly Bolt was there. I would have loved to take that at 4 points. That would have been really good. I would definitely 100% take that, but no. Clefairy is like one of the fairies. Electrics, they have Luxray, Raichu, Galarian Rapidash for a fairy. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. And then the 3 points were like, let's see, a Alolan Golem, which definitely no. For my team at least. Manectric's really bad without hidden power. Pincurchin could have been really cool. I thought about Pincurchin for a bit. Could have been really cool for like Mega Blastoise. I thought for like Terrain Pulse and stuff like that. I think is really could have been really cool. But I decided against it. And then there was Togedemaru, which we ended up picking up, and like Wigglytuff, and then like things like in the 2.0 like Shiinotic, Electabuzz, which was taken, Ampharos, which I would only take Mega Ampharos, I wouldn't take Ampharos. So yeah, it was just really Zebstrike was at 2 points too, but without Terra or Hidden Power, it's kind of rough. So yeah, I went with Togedemaru. Something I did like is that like with Garchomp, it formed a core of like electric stopping ability because of the fact that like now electric types can't really pick between the two, because first off, Togedemaru actually gets Lightning Rod, so now I have 2 immunities to electric types moves. And Garchomp and Togedemaru don't have any of the same weaknesses, because Garchomp is weak to what? Fairy, Dragon, and Ice, right? Togedemaru resists all that. On top of that, we got Iron Barbs Togedemaru, which is really nice, paired with Garchomp as well for rough skin. So we got double the chip damage with Talonflame Flame Body as well. And it has like wish support and stuff like that, momentum. I feel like Togedemaru can do like something like a couple games, maybe a game or two. But it was just like I wanted electric down there. I think it's pretty nice though. But I wish I could have dropped Graplock for a 1-point mon, because I don't feel like I really need it on my team as much with Hariyama being there. But we'll see. Maybe I end up bringing it. But Yeah, I'll let you know if something happens with the trades and stuff like that, where if I'm able to move Graplock or not. But yeah, this is the team we're going with for pretty much the rest of the season, unless we make any like trades between coaches, because that's unlimited. So yeah. Now let's get into the matchup. Now that we're like 10 minutes into this, so, we have a very terrifying team we're facing. There's a lot of big threats on here. Surprisingly, though, the one I'm most worried about like is Bellybolt. I have a really difficult time breaking the Terror type. I don't know what Terror is going to be, and depending on the Terror type, it could actually be really annoying for my team to break down. Other things I'm kind of scared of. Mega Charizard X is always very scary, especially with like a Dragon Dance set. Lando, now that I have P2, kind of helps a lot, but before did not have a switch in, but Lando could be really scary with like a knockoff set or like superpower or something like that, so I need to keep that in mind. And finally, like something like Terra Sneasler. I don't think it's gonna Terra, to be honest. I don't think it needs to, but it could be really scary as well, like a choice band set. Specifically because I don't have a Ghost type on my team, and my Poison is neutral to fighting moves, so I could see them trying to bring like a Bandit set to try to break down my team. But at the same time, they're gonna have to risk like Flame Body from Talonflame, Rocky Helmet Rough Skin from Garchomp, Togedemaru as well, which so that's something to keep in mind at least. And the fact that Guts Hariyama could be really cool with that. To get the like if I get like direct like the poison from that, could be really scary for them. So yeah, I do see that. Like I do think that like Bellybolt, Tangrowth are and are 100% coming. I think Terapagos also comes because they need a removal option, especially if they bring Zardex, which I think they should, but they could also not bring Zardex if I'm because of Hariyama. If I bring like the right Terra type with like Thick Fat, it can be really annoying for Charizard X to break through that. But yeah, so Bellybolt, Tangrowth, Terapagos. I think they bring Lando, Hisuian Samurott, and Sneasler for the final three. I could see something switched out for like Metagross or Zard X. I could even see like a bulky Will-O-Wisp Zardex for the Kingambit, which is something to keep in mind. Perfectly possible. But yeah, I think those are what are coming. I don't honestly want to go with the Sticky Web option, but I don't think they do. I feel like they probably want to try to control get rid of my hazards, because they're going to be really annoying for their team with the multiple options of hazard stack I have on my team. So that's something to keep in mind at least. And Web's also going to be really annoying for like giving Serperior like a speed boost, so glaring things down or like Leaf Storming could be really annoying for their team. So yeah, that's why I think the top three and then like Tangrowth, Bellybolt, Terapagos are going to come. I could see something switched out for like Metagross or Zardex though, especially if they aren't worried about like hazards. I could see them switching out like Terapagos for one of the like Metagross or Zardex, or even Tangrowth to be honest too. So yeah, but I think they have to bring Tangrowth for Garchomp to be honest, because otherwise it could become quite an issue for them to be honest, if they do not switch in well to that. But yeah, let's go into the team now, which should be appearing on your screen. Now we're gonna start off with Kingambit. I've been debating the item. But I think I'm going to stick with Lum. I'm Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Terra Blast, Swords Dance. I actually have a chance to live, which I don't think this is how it's going to play out, but I actually have a chance to live a Choice Band Dire Claw, I believe, when I'm Terra Fairy, which is crazy, like how much this could tank. It's part of the reason why I'm I have a 6.3%. It has a 6.3% chance to OHKO me, meaning I like live a lot of the time, and this is like not even max HP, which is crazy how bulky Kingambit is if I'm Terra Fairy too. So that's something to keep in mind. So I might want to, but I have Lum as well for things like Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, Tangrowth, Will-O-Wisp, Zardex, Dire Claw, Sneasler, stuff like that. Toxic from like Terapagos, Tangrowth, Bellybolt, Swalot, stuff like that, just to help things out. This could be, I think this is going to be a really good late game to put a lot of pressure on their team. It's also a really good revenge option for Charizard X. So that's something to keep in mind. I think this is going to be like pretty good against their team. Something to keep in mind, I could also set up on Tangrowth if it's not like Sleep Powder or whatever. Like obviously it does, but I could set multiple times if it's not like if it's like AV set, because Sludge Bomb with Terra Fairy does like 30%, which is crazy. Just like how little it does. So just want to keep that in mind. Something I need to play around probably is going to be the Metagross Bubble Punch with shenanigans with like can give me, even though I chew the Bullet Punch, Metagross is like 20 base speed faster than me. I didn't want to lose like a lot of bulk for it. So like Heavy Slam Bullet Punch Mind Games with my Sucker Punch knockoff is gonna be a little tough. So we're gonna have to try to figure out ways to play around that. But yeah, this is the set we're gonna go with. Gonna hopefully be the cleaner of this game. Next, we got Mega Blastoise here. Water Pulse, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin. I was originally going to go with a more offensive set because honestly, like offensively, they do not switch into this at all. With the best switch in probably being Belly Bolt, but I feel like Belly Bolt might be fizzed up this game, so we'll see. But Belly Bolt still has a chance of getting 2-shot. Like Fizz Def Belly Bolt has a chance to get 2-shot by Water Pulse, which is a really good chance to be 2-shot by Belly Bolt, Water Pulse. So that's something really good to note. But I ended up going bulkier. This is because I switched one of the Pokemon out that I originally had on the team. I originally had Serperior on the team, but we ended up switching out for something I'll mention later. But I wanted more bulk to be able to take on Hisuian Samurott. I live 2 Adamant, Max Attack, Ceaseless Edges after 1 Spike, which is really nice. So I mean, I can Rapid Spin away the spikes and stuff like that. It's also why another reason I don't think the Ribombee is coming, because I feel like Rapid Spin's pretty free on them, which is really nice. And it allows me to get the speed boost, which means I outspeed everything but Sneasel, Ribombee, and a Choice Scarfer, which is really nice with the Rapid Spin. And I can put a lot of pressure on them. I tank a Charizard X hit as well. I don't think they go Thunder Punch, to be honest. I feel like they probably go like Dragon Claw, I think. A Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz, Dragon Dance, and if they're not Roost, they might be Earthquake or something like that. But yeah, I actually take 2 Jolly Dragon Claws from Charizard X, like Max Attack Jolly Dragon Claws. So that's really nice. And Water Pulse does 59 to 70% back, which is really nice as well. So need to keep that in mind. I feel that's going to be really good for this game. So yeah, but Rapid Spin's really nice to get get some speed boosting or get rid of the hazards that they're probably going to be bringing this game. I just need like a couple of things chipped down for this to work. Need a little chip on Charizard X. If I could actually sweep with this, to be honest, because I actually live a Choice Band Sneasel hit too, and destroy that too back. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, let's go into our next set, which is Garchomp here. Now we got like a mixed set here: Earthquake, Scale Shot, Fire Blast, Swords Dance, Life Form. This thing, I believe Scale Shot into Fire Blast always takes out like Tangrowth, unless it's like Aqua or like AV is like the plan, at least. So that's something to keep in mind. But I think this could be really good at breaking their team down, especially since I know Tangrowth is coming for this. So. But yeah, I really like this set. It could put a lot of pressure on their team, and it can help with breaking through Belly Bolt depending on what the set is, as well. So I'm really think I'm excited for this. I'm going minus Pidef Nature because of the fact that they have a lot of priority too with the Hisuian Samurott Metagross kind of situation, like decent priority. And this could also help maybe if I take a Sneasel hit or something like that. So yeah, this also outspeeds everything so far other than Scarfer, Sneasler, and Ribombee as well. So that's something to keep in mind. And yeah, I feel like this could be really good for like breaking potential. I really wish I could fit Rocks onto this or the next mon, but I just couldn't fit it on the team this week. So it would have been really nice though. Next we got Mew. Mew here. Roost, Whirlwind, Body Press, Psychic. This is the set I kept contemplating the most. Between the 2 coverage moves. So I was like originally Earth Power, Ice Beam. I switched to like thinking about like Alluring Voice, like Earth Power or something like that. But then like I went to like Body Press Psychic because I felt like I wanted like Hisuian Samurott is definitely coming in on this, so I wanted to hit it with as much damage as possible with Body Press. Body Press also still gets good damage off of Metagross, and I get the Rocky Helmet chip damage on that, which is gonna be really nice. But weakening down Hisuian Samurott is gonna be really nice for my team as well. So. Psychic, I think I'm gonna stick with. I might switch it to Ice Beam. I'll have to let you guys know. But I think I'm gonna stick with Psychic because of the fact that it does more to Belly Bolt. So I want to be able to weaken that down. Tangrowth still gets does 40 to 48% I think with Psychic if I remember correctly. So it's not like it's like a bad coverage move. It just doesn't hit some things as hard. It is 41 to 49, yeah. So like, it's gonna be a little tough. I'm gonna figure out some way how to play it, but I feel like Psychic was better for Belly Bolt. I actually was Psychic Noise at 1.2, but then I switched off of that because Tangrowth is gonna get Regenerator anyway, and I'm not gonna do enough to Tangrowth then at that point. So I want to keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll let you know if I switch this back to Ice Beam. But otherwise, I'm gonna stick with Psychic for now. So yeah. It's also going to be my current Sneasler switch-in at the moment. I don't know about this, and I probably should have checked, but I did not check if I get status from Dire Claw, paralyzed, right? I don't know if it synchronizes back onto Sneasler, to be honest. But if it does, that would be so hype, by the way. That'd be so clutch for the team, at least. But yeah, I'll let you know if I switch back from Ice Beam to Psychic. But yeah, next we got our Cyberduck making its debut here, Porygon 2. Now, Porygon 2, Recover, Ice Beam, Foul Play, Teleport. This is my Lando switch in. This helps against a little bit with like Terapagos. It's also could take a hit from Charizard X. And it puts on some pressure too. Ice Beam, Foul Play, right? I think they're pretty good like coverage. Like obviously I don't touch Hisuian Samurai, which is part of the reason why I moved Mew to be Body Press instead, so I can actually touch Hisuian Samurai with one of the Pokemon. But I think this is really going to be a really good facilitator for the team to get Teleport off, to get like things like Garchomp, Mega Blastoise in, especially since if I expect them to go into I'm expecting them to go into Metagross on this or something like that. Or like Belly Bolt maybe. It could be really good at like supporting our team. Analytic is nice. I think I was debating between going Tracer and Analytic, but I feel like Analytic is better to get confirmed damage against like Charizard X, Foul Play and stuff like that. Because like even if Tangrowth and Belly Bolt come in, I'm not like guaranteed to get like a good like ability, to be honest. And then so like the only abilities I really would consider wanting is like Sheer Force from Lando, Tough Claws Zardex, maybe Poison Touch whatever with Sneasler, or like Regenerative Tangrowth. But other than that, like I don't really see like the ability, like any of the other abilities being really useful for my Porygon 2. Consider going download. But I feel like there's going to be a situation where I feel like I'm going to want to get I'm gonna always want to get the special attack boost, and even though they have more of a defensive basis, they could be in a situation where they could end up giving me like the physical attack boost, which I don't really want in this game. Plus, it doesn't boost Foul Play, which means that Charizard X it's a little scarier. So I'd rather have the boosted Foul Play against their team. So yeah. The last Pokemon I was debating between Superior and this other Pokemon, and I ended up going with this other Pokemon, which is Talonflame making its debut here. Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Swords Dance, Roost, Gale Wings. This is I feel like is a really good breaker. There's not much they could do with this if I get the right chip on certain things. Things I need chip on, a little bit on Zardex. Belly Bolt is like the big issue for this. But other than that, I think it's really good. And then like obviously I need to break Terapagos a little bit, and then I think that's about it, maybe, depending on like the Hisuian Samurott set, maybe. If I get the SD. Something to also know, I really like Gale Wings this game. If I keep this in the back with heavy duty boots, right, so I don't take any recoil, it could be really good if they try to set up with like Sneasler or Zardex, and I could use this or Revenge It, which is going to be really good. And if that's true, then the Sneasler loses its boosted Unburdened set, meaning that I can always just Revenge It now with Talonflame at that point, which I really, really like. So yeah, that's why we're going Gale Wings. I consider going like a more bulkier set, because actually if Tangrowth is clearing Rock Slide, it actually could take us out. But like at the same time, I couldn't really find... I felt like the damage output might be worth more this game, especially since I need the damage output to even do enough to Tangrowth at +2, because not gonna lie, Tangrowth is super thick. So I need to keep that in mind though. But yeah, I feel like this could be a really good breaking set as well. I hopes open things up for Kingambit as well, because I'm going to be taking recoil, which is perfectly fine, because that means, because if that's true, then if I go down, I'm going to be breaking down their team. It's going to open up things for Kingambit. Plus, they're going to want to think twice about clicking physical moves against me if I'm Flame Body this game. So something I could possibly do is get rid of Roost on this, but I don't know what I would really give it up for. Is something to keep in mind. Maybe like a Will-O-Wisp thing, or like I don't even know. Like, I don't see anything else really that could be helpful, I guess, against their team. But maybe like Taunt would be the only thing. But yeah, we're gonna go with this. I feel like it could be really good. I think this could be really good at breaking open their team. So yeah, this is the team we're going with. I'll let you know if I make any changes, specifically around the Mew is like the big one. But I think I'll probably stick with it. So we're gonna cut to the match. And we are back. And no Belly Bolt? Crazy. What? Oh my god, thank god. Now I wish I didn't have Psychic though. Looker. Looker. Okay. Wow, not the team I expected for, like, I really thought Belly Bolt was coming now. Otherwise, like, Belly Bolt, like, this team, like, doesn't, like, Mega Blastoise go kind of in on this game? No Metagross either? I wasn't sure if they're going to bring that. X. They got Tangrowth. Sneasler. Terrify. Soon Samra. Terapicos. And Lando. Interesting. So, I think part of me wants to lead Mega Blastoise. I think it's a pretty good lead, to be honest. Especially if they lead Soon Samra. If they go Tangrowth, I could pivot around, I guess. Yeah, I think it's my play. I think... Did I just Rapid Spin? Do I just Rapid Spin turn 1? If I see Hisuian's Hammer at lead, I just Rapid Spin turn 1. Did they lead it? Terapicos. Interesting. Do I just Rapid Spin? And... Because Rapid Spin into Orsier might be able to take it out. It's close. Not sure what the play is here, actually. Because I could see like a Toxic coming out. I kind of want to just Rapid Spin though. And if they Rapid Spin, it's fine with me too. Yeah, I'm just gonna Rapid Spin. 5%. It's Terra. %. Probably Timid. I'm at +1 now. Orsier does a lot. I could Orsier and then Rapid Spin again. Is that worth here? Is that even worth, though? Yeah, let's just go for it. You already don't switch in well here. Might be like a bad situation because I could be losing to Soon Samurai. Like, I'm not gonna lose as many. Did you go this? That's an interesting amount. That's got to be AV. That's SpidF AV. Okay, interesting to know. 29. That's SpidF AV. Interesting. So huh. If that's the case, how does Garchomp do this game? Do this? Yeah, Garchomp goes crazy actually. I think. Huh. Do I want to go Mew here? Not be a bad play. I think I see a Giga Drain or a Rock Slide. Or Knockoff. You know what? This can't really do too much to me, to be honest, other than losing my helmet. So, I'm just gonna go Mew. Leaf Storm. Okay, thank God I did that. I kind of want to body press on this Toon Samurai coming in. Yeah. Little Leaf Storm. Interesting. And they can't do much to me anyway now, especially they're -2. To be honest, if they're like bulk, like if they're not speed invested, I might just 2 KO them right now, which would be great for Student Samurai. That's so interesting now that they're. Probably didn't need to take the mega. Was it worth to get that damage off? I don't know if it was entirely. But it's good to know that they're AV Leaf Storm. They do Terrapicos. I think they're fast, so I think the play is to go to Porygon 2 and then teleport out. Interesting. I'm just gonna go back into Mew. Yeah, and I'm just gonna Roost. It's pretty free. I got, and they. I just go into P2 as a sub, and I'm going to Ice Beam. I don't know what they can. That's what they could do, and I'm just gonna Ice Beam again. They gotta land another one, to be honest. So much. We're not in a good spot. Maybe I should slow down a little bit. They're definitely timid though. They do land. Who lands 2 Focus Blast, bro? Okay. Okay, this game got a lot more difficult now. At least Garchomp lives every hit right now. I think the play is I gotta SD and hope that I could take out Tangrowth. For real. This is not good for us though. Dude, I almost wanted to double too, but I didn't want to risk like the Okay. Let's go to SD. Because I should load this and they should pivot out. They don't. Okay. Interesting. And I get the scale shot here. As long as we land this, we're in a really good position. Well, they'll probably have Jet on Hisuian Samurai. Jet or Sucker Punch. I don't know which one yet. Actually, I still live one life for pit, right? One. Do I live? I leave? Yeah, I get one more hit off. I think I just scale shot. Yeah, that does more to tank growth. And we only get 3 hits, which is fine. Whatever it is, what it is. I think I go with Talonflame here. I want to SD. To be honest, like, even though, like, so we're still not in the worst position ever. I should just get... I might just get a KO here. Sludge Bomb. Their Nox Sludge Bomb. Are they Rock Slide? Don't tell me they're Rock Slide. Okay. Do I kill? Is it worth going for another SD? And then roosting? I think it is. And I get the roost here. And there's Sludge Bomb. I get the roost. I think I'm gonna roost 2 more times and then just go from there. Because I'm now +4. Okay, roost 1 more. Or do I just kill? At what, 31%? I take 13% recoil. Jet. I'll just Brave Bird, kill this thing. So we're a little bit under half, but if they go Hisuian Samurai, I know what it's up with that. They do. Don't want to see this? I kind of do. Oh, Mew. I think. Is that the play? I want to see. Okay. Okay, interesting. This is definitely Jet, right? It has to be. Aqua Jet certainly takes me out from here, right? Oh, maybe if I roosted again, it jolly wouldn't. Huh. This is such a good win con though, still. Okay, I'm gonna switch out. They are frick, man. Okay, they're probably Scarf then. That's a huge choke on my part. Ah. Man. I think I just got a Psychic. Does Mew even get taken out though? With her? It's a roll. Game that well. I need to figure out a way to get back in this. That might be Scarf Samurai, which would be really clutch for me at least. Because that makes it easier for me to set up with King Gambit. Don't die, fantastic. And I'm going to roost on the off chance they don't do something else. Okay. Yeah, it's not worth doing that. I gotta go. I gotta go this. They showed their whole moveset though. Yeah, I just got a Brave Bird here. This is still like Talonflame's still like not a bad option here. The only problem is now Charizard X looks really scary, I think. I think that's Samurot's Scarf. I think that's Samurot's Scarf. They go into it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frankie, I think. I think I want to keep this around still. I don't think there's any... Because Mega Blastoise probably dies to a +1 Charizard X anyway. This game's gonna come down to a wire again. Well, when I say last game it came down to rolls, this game is gonna come down to... Yeah, there's no... Okay. I know they can flip turn. I'm telling you, I think it's Scarf. Like, straight up. The biggest issue though is actually, are they switcheroo? Okay, big game on Sneezer, actually. That's something I need to keep in mind. I think I got a double into Flame on Landorus. That's definitely Scarf, though. I'm telling you right now, I think it's Scarf. 57%? Yeah, I think that's Scarf. That's offensive. Flip turn would have, yeah. Flip turn would have was such a good play. It would have been like such a easy play for them. Maybe I should have. Show his flame body now. Here's what it is, though. If Charizard X comes in, that Water Pulse. Sneasler comes in. Do I love a Sneasler hit? No, if it's close combat. Yeah, not close combat. Interesting. Does Landorus kill from here? That's Sludge Wave? It probably does. Oh, it's a roll. Huh. Steve for Charizard. My ways to get the SD off is on his Hammer. I just don't know if there's a position for me to get that in and do it. Rock Polish would have been so good right now, actually. Unfortunately. Huh. The problem is that there's no way. There's no way for me to. I don't know if there's any way for me to get a matchup where I'm in with against Hisu and Samurott. Sneasler. Interesting. I'm just gonna Water Pulse, I think. Okay. Do I think there's my Scarf is the only thing? I do live, and then I do kill it +2. Is this my time to go into King Gambit? I think it has to be. Terran SD. That gives me the kill on Charizard X. I have to play so many mind games. How much recoil did I take from before? Percent. See how much. %. 3%. I don't take max recoil. I still could get hit off on something else. Is that really the play then? And I determine if this is Scarf too. Into Hisuian Samurai, if he sacks this off, flip turns out with Hisuian Samurai kills me. Yikes. Huh. Take 15%. And the Flanders is at 34%. And that would come down to what, Charizard X? Charizard X versus if he does. That's also if he doesn't sack off Lando. Can King Gambit? Dude, I actually kind of wish I was, well, then again, if he's Willow, Sludge Wave. Dude, this game is so tough. Oh, man. Do I want the 4 boost or do I want the 5 boost? I guess it comes. Oh, actually, Talonflame could still sweep. Oh, but then his Tamara's still there. It goes into Sneasler, probably Tricks or I do like having. Greg, I don't know, bro. This is so difficult. I need to vision this endgame because, like, well, Talonflame can't be Charizard X or Suing Samurai unless it pivots in hard. But is this my time to set up? Let's go Talonflame. Okay. I've determined it's the time. Whatever. Let's see what this is. They might sack this. They might sack Sneasler. Here too was another thing. Which is fine, because I take 11% recoil. This is... oh, man. I would die to here if they did stay then. I almost want to make a double, but the problem is that they might just sack off his Lando here. For real. Oh man. There's so many different. My God. I hope they sack Lando actually. That'd be best case scenario right now. For me. I don't know if they'll do it or not because they might want to clean switch into Samurai to get and then get Charizard X in, or if this is choiced, that could be a play they do. And I just gotta hope that Charizard, King, if that's the case, I gotta hope King Gambit's able to take down Zard. I think it's Zard X into seeing Samurai hit. But I think this is choice, though. Maybe this was the time to set up. Maybe I threw. Wish I could tell the damage though. Garf makes sense though because they don't have a really good way to control Garchomp. Otherwise. I definitely could have played this game a lot better though. So whatever it comes down to. The other thing is, if they sack off Hisuian's Hammer or Orlando, I still live. I think sacking out Charizard would be the biggest throw, actually. But whatever, if they sack off Lando or Hisuian's Hammer, I still live and still get another Brave Bird off, which would be so clutch. They go Charizard. What? Oh, that's so Fizz Def. What the heck? That did nothing. Bro, this is so Fizz Def. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, this is their Kingambit. It's their 100%. Bro, what the heck? But if they Dragon Dance here, I lose anyway, so like, kind of just Brave Bird again. I guess I still have a way out of this. Because if they're Fizz Def, maybe. Is Brave Bird the right play? Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Brave Bird's definitely the play because I don't. Oh, that crit sucks actually for them. That crit actually does kind of suck for them. So I got a Terra here. Don't entirely kill. Do I SD? Okay. I think I SD. If they do call that and Willow, I am Lum. And if I'm burned, I have to go for another SD. Oh man. This game's gonna literally come down to... Oh, but then, do I want to play the mind games with that? But if he roosts, I don't kill. It's a problem. Okay, you know what? I hope they roost here. That's what I gotta hope for. Okay. Dude. Okay, I'm at +2. If I'm burned, I'm +4. Do I win this game? Sneasler. I do not. I hope for a miss. I kill everything else. Sneasler's the only thing. I'm burned. Could hope for a miss. Okay, no, they don't miss. Okay. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best interaction. Maybe I should have just... Because then I'm getting nerfed. If he roosted, I would have been a really... Because Terrabas wouldn't be able to take it out. Because I do like less than half. So it's really going to come down now to Landorus Mind Games, I think. And Sneezer. I don't know what kind of set this is. I think I just click, I think you just click it, because sub is their best option anyway. Alright. I do love this hit. This is 2 on Samurott. Aqua Jet, kill. No. Okay. There's a couple things we need help for. 1. They are not Trick Sneezer. 2. They are not Banded Sneezer, because I died with the burn. I think I die. Damn, maybe I definitely shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have SD'd again. But even if +6, I'd have to get to +6, which isn't worth it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. If they go Sneezer, I just Terra Blast. Do I outspeed by any chance? I do not. Okay. If they're, I don't know if they're choice Caesar though, based off the fact that how they're playing right now. Damn. Well. They aren't Dire Claw? I mean, I feel like they have to be against like my Terra Fairy King Gambit. Sneezer, yep, I got a Terra Blast. They are not banded. That's dead. Okay, here it goes. Damn. Oh, maybe I definitely shouldn't. I definitely threw. It lived? What? Wait, I need to check this. I need to check this. What was that calc? Bro, did I get what was your investment on Samurott? What's your investment on Samurott? Because like that would for sure was in my 40 HP. You fine? Bro. Okay, actually he was outside the range. I think. Yeah. Damn. Man, we're starting 0-2. This is not great for us, bro. Oh, okay. Man. Dude, there's something about my team. I just not... Damn. I don't know. This season's not going so great. I mean, the competition is way higher than it had, like, I think in the... to be honest, in this season is insane in Arceus, so, like, understandably. But, like... Or I don't know. Did I win this game if I went for another? No, because, like, I'm trying to see where I could have gotten it. He was at 19%. Oh. You know what? +6 had a chance to take out Sneasler, to be honest. When on Vern. I don't know. I need to figure something else out because something's not working on this team. Even though I made these FAs for it, maybe I should have bought Hariyama instead. Or I pivoted around. Porygon 2 obviously wasn't enough. Obviously Lando had a really good matchup into me anyway. That's the other thing. The sub glare set would have gone crazy against this team. Maybe I shouldn't have bought Mega. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to bounce back. There's not as many weeks. Well, there's not as many weeks this season as there is in other ones. So, but yeah. Unfortunately, we fall to Dawnmidst. Maybe. I'm trying to think of the better way to how I could have played around this. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I figured. It also meant I was in case of dire cloth too. Plus 10 growth. Yeah. Damn, I cannot get my revenge. Maybe I should have killed Lando with Garchomp. That's probably the play. I'm trying to think. Let's do Focus Blast though too. That's the crazy thing. 76%. I need 4 hits anyway. I only gain 4 hits. Let's be honest. 2, 3. I need 5 hits on Tangrowth too, but I could have at least taken advantage of that. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have made the pivot. No, I should have played more aggressive. I think. What was talk in post chat? Post chat. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Bash out.